All right, we're going to move on to quartiles. Quartiles are used to split our data set into 4 equally sized quarters. Each quarter should contain the same number of data values. So the way we find quartiles when we're doing these by hand is to first arrange our data set in order. Then we're going to find the median. This is also known as Q2 or the second quartile. Then we're going to take our data that's been split into 2 halves, and we're going to have the data values that are below the median and the data values that are above the median. We're going to look at the data values below the median, and we're going to find the median of that half. That median is known as Q1 or the first quartile. Then looking at the data values that were above the original median, we're going to find the median of that half, and that median is known as Q3 or the third quartile. So what we're doing is we're taking a data set. If this line represents my data set, we have our minimum number here, our maximum number here. We find our median in the middle. That's Q2. And then we find the median of everything below Q2, and that's Q1. And then we find the median of everything above Q2, and that's Q3. And that's how we get our 4 quarters. So this is a quarter, this is a quarter, this is a quarter, and this is a quarter. And every single one of these sections should have the same number of data values, and they each represent 25% of the data set. The minimum is included in this lower section, and the maximum is included in the upper section. By the way, they are not ignored. So we're going to go through an example finding the first, second, and third quartiles. So this example, I was very nice, and I've already put the data in order for us, so we don't have to do that, but that is the first step if it's not already prearranged. So now I'm going to go through and I'm going to find the median, the second quartile, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 data values here. So because it's an even number, I know that when I get to the median, I should have 2 numbers in the middle. So I'm going to use my highlighter for this so that I can still see the numbers after I've done this. And there we go. So I have 70 and 77. So 70 plus 77 divided by 2 is 147 divided by 2, I think. I didn't actually do this one before I hit record. 70 plus 77. Oh no, what is happening to my calculator? There we go. 70 plus 77. Yes, divided by 2 is 73.5. So that's our Q2. Okay, now because 70 is less than 73.5, that becomes part of this bottom data set. So 50, 50, 60, 65, 67, and 70. Everything less than Q2 goes into the lower half. And then everything bigger than Q2, so starting at 77, and then 82, and then 85, 90, 91, and 92. That goes in the upper half. So my Q2 split my data set right here down the middle. So I have 6 below and 6 above. So working on my numbers below, I have 50 and 70 and 50 and 67. And then I get to the median and I have 60 and 65. So 60 plus 65 divided by 2. Working on finding the number that is in the middle. That is 125 divided by 2. 62.5. That is Q1. So that is right here. And then the last section, all right, this one, and 82, and 91, and then we're left with 85 and 90. And then we divide that by 2. And I don't know what that sums to divide it by 2, but I do know that the answer is 87.5. So hopefully you can get to that same answer. And that is our Q3. And that goes right here. And if I just come through and check really quickly, I have 1, 2, 3 numbers below Q1. 1, 2, 3 numbers between Q1 and Q2. 1, 2, 3 numbers between Q2 and Q3. 1, 2, 3 numbers above Q3. So I have 4 sections, and each section has the same number of data values. So I have calculated my quartiles, and I can list them out again really quickly. So Q1 was 62.5. Q2 was 73.5. And Q3 was 87.5. And we did this by just finding the median, and then the median, and then the median.